What is going on, everybody? It is Arwin Mess here, and welcome back to more Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. In the last episode, we solved the Luigi trouble. I've already changed out of Luigi's clothes. For this episode, we're just going to go back to the inn and talk to Luigi again, so we can hear the rest of his little tale. And that's pretty much how it's gonna be for the rest of the videos I do. So without further ado, let's head back there now. Oh wow, I have like 192 coins so far. And how many? But before we do that, let me just do a quick review of how many badges I have. The L emblem, all of this I needed throughout the game. Wow, that's a lot. Honestly, I'd have to say I did pretty really good with this game. I took out the Shadow Queen just like that. I am super excited to be doing the next Paper Mario. But for now, let's go ahead and listen and dive into Luigi's stories. I've been catching a breather here, you know, reflecting back on all my adventures. It's been a long road, bro. Wanna hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Okay, Rumplebump Volcano. Okay, so how many stories are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's 8 stories. As soon as my ship docked on the Pudding continent, I set out for the volcano. To reach my destination, I spent several days fording through dense jungle. Scary beasts were all over. More than once, I thought I was done for, bro. I may have screamed a bit to scare them off, you know, but as fate would have it, a blooper named Bluey heard me shrinking and found me in this one town. Bluey wasn't on a journey of his own, but he joined me after hearing my tale. Now, Bluey's a madman. Back in his hometown, they call him White Torpedo. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Anyway, he helped me fight to Rumplebump Volcano. This place was all about bubbling lava pools and heat that would make the sun sweat. And the place was lousy with evil traps designed to protect the compass piece. The scariest one of all was this gigantic 100-foot tall statue that stomped around. Now, the weakness of this giant statue, bro, was a red jump on its forehead. Now I can jump high, but not high enough to reach this thing by a long shot. So I came up with this plan for Bluey to hit that weak spot. "All you, man," I said. I waited for a pause in the statue's movements and hucked Bluey up there. And bullseye! The White Torpedo saved the day! That jewel got whacked. It was a critical hit, and that stone statue toppled and crumpled into pieces. Once that was done, it was an easy stroll to the room where the treasure was. Unfortunately, Princess Eclair was nowhere to be found. But I got another piece of the marvelous compass and put it in the base. Now the compass pointed west to Plump Belly Village on the Strudel continent. So I set sails once again and came back here to Rogueport to recharge. That's what happened to me lately, but I'll be heading back out soon. See, when I was going through the game, I should have just I should have just taken a break from storyline obsession and stopped by to chat with Luigi, like listen. You guys know what I mean, listen to one story after another after every chapter, but no. So, I guess we'll just sit here and listen to every tale. Once we made landfall on the Strudel continent, we made for Plump Belly Village. Once we got there, though, we immediately noticed that something was wrong. We learned from the mayor that the town was ruled by a giant snake named Hizza. He said his own daughter was going to be offered up as a sacrifice to this beast, too. So, of course, being heroic, I offered myself up to go in her stead. Brave, huh? Now, the custom was for sacrifices to be dressed as brides, so I got all dolled up. I was one hot sacrifice, bro. I looked so good, I fooled our foes and got in his lair. It was kind of rough fighting in that gown, but I managed chipping really chaps, bro. I finally found Hizza, and the snake had a second head on its tail. Talk about scary. I fainted real quick, but when I came to, I managed to distract both heads. It reared up, fangs bared to attack, and at that moment, I deftly lunged left. His gaping mouths smashed into one another, and he vanished in a cloud of smoke. A shining plate fell down on the spot where his body had been coiled. Yes, another compass piece. I set it, and it pointed east, to Circuit Break Island. Just as I was about to leave town, the mayor asked me to stay and marry his daughter. I thought about it, she was sorta cute, but we ended up sneaking off the next morning. I mean, I still have to say Princess Eclair from the Chestnut King. Ooh, Luigi's cheating on Princess Eclair. No, I'm just kidding. Back to the story. And when the marvelous compass activated this time, I heard somebody's voice. It was so beautiful, bro. I'm certain it was Princess Eclair's voice. My heart began to race. That's when I realized it. Princess Eclair, oh, I kinda zoned out there. So yeah. We set sail again after ditching town, and somehow we managed to get back here to Rogueport, and here I am. Alright guys, that's gonna end things off for this episode. Next time on Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, we're going to continue the after game by listening to the rest of Luigi's Tales, starting with Circuit Break Island. Until then, our Wayne Master out. Peace!